The Princess and the Pea. Once upon a time, there was a prince who wanted to marry. He traveled through the country singing, I want to marry, I want to marry, I want to marry a real princess. He saw many beautiful girls, good girls, but there always was some problem. And he went back to the palace without finding his bride. One night, the weather changed. 2 black clouds running through the sky. Lightning comes out as they pass by. And when they meet each other, they shake hands and thunder. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Boom, 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 boom. It was raining and there was storm and wind. It was terrible. Now in that night, somebody knocked at the gate. The king and the queen and the prince, they went to the gate to open to see who it was. And they saw a girl. And she said, can I stay with you? She was all wet and drenched in rain. And the queen said, are you a princess? She says, yes, I'm a princess. The queen said, you don't look like it. But they let her in. The queen quickly went to the guest room, put a little pea on the bed, and covered the pea with 20 mattresses and 20 feather quilts. And she said, you can sleep here tonight. The princess tossed and turned and tossed and turned. I cannot sleep, not on my left or right. I cannot sleep all throughout the night. The next morning, the king and the queen and the prince, they went to see their visitor. And they asked her, did you have a good sleep? He said, oh no, the bed was so hard. I couldn't sleep at all. Look at my body. It's all black and blue. Then the queen and the king and the prince, they knew she was so soft that she must be a real princess. And right then and there, the prince asked, will you marry me? And the princess looked at him and she thought he was a good boy. So she said, okay. Now that pea went to the museum and it's still there, even hasn't been stolen. And every day that prince is so happy and sings, so lucky to find someone so soft and kind that she can feel and see a problem as small as a pea. This is a real story. The end.